Smashing, sorry for that. Smashing dash 2 legs. Correct. Thank you for that. The other one we have variably or invariably. Invariably, he ended his letters. Invariably, he ended his letters. Okay? With dash. A dash amicably. A yours amicably. B yours amicably. C you amicably. D yours amicably. Wait, okay, put on apostrophe again. Alright, the next one is 3. Baba and dash. Baba and dash participated in the tournament. A, D, B, he, C, his, and D, his. Next one. Underline the correct sentence. Underline the correct sentence. Okay? Yeah. Underline the correct sentence. Now, this is me. This is I. That is she. That is her. Let's start with that. After this, we'll do another one. Okay. What's the answer to the first one? C. Okay. Good. Another person. A. Now, you must know the reason why you choose your answer. Why did you choose B or C or A? Look at this question. How many questions on the board? Let me 2, 3, and then this. This is one question, and this is one question. So this is 4, and this is 5. One of these questions, or one of these statements is wrong. This is me. This is her. This is she. Okay, that is she. That is her. So which one is the correct one for each of those statements? Then for the optional questions, which one is the right one? Now, just tick, don't worry, what you do now is just pick any options, put it somewhere. Don't write the question, just pick the options so you can solve the problem. Pick the options so that you can score yourself after the class. Write your options 1 to 5. Hurry up. 1 to 5, then you pick your answers. 1 to 5. Write option 1 to 5, and you pick your answers. You have 3 minutes to do that. Okay. Look at the first sentence. It says, the wicked boy threw a stone at the bird, smashing that 2 legs. It's 2 legs. It's 2 legs. It's 2 legs. It's 2 legs. Now, what's the answer? C. Okay, let me help you. If you look at the table of pronoun I gave you, you understand that The possessive pronoun, are you following now? The possessive pronoun does not attract apostrophe. What do I say? Possessive pronoun does not attract apostrophe. If you look at the possessive pronoun, we have mine, we have mine. And this is for the first person singular. Are you following me? Now for the second person singular, you have yours. Okay? That's the second person singular. Now for the third person singular, you have hers. Okay? His. Okay? Its. Get it right now? And this possessive pronoun does not attract apostrophe. So look for the one that don't have apostrophe there, which it is what is used there. So it should be the answer. So look for the answer. What's the answer now? A. You see that now? So it's option number A. Why? Because possessive pronoun does not attract apostrophe. Write that down somewhere. Possessive pronoun does not attract apostrophe. Possessive pronoun does not attract apostrophe. Alright, so when you see where possessive pronoun is used, avoid the attraction of apostrophe to any of the options that we give you. Oh yeah, answer the second one. It's the same thing with the first one. What's the answer? Should it be invariably he ended his letters with dash amicably? Yours amicably, yours, yours, what's the answer? A. Yours amicably. Why? Possessive pronoun does not attract apostrophe. As easy as that, okay? Alright. Do you understand that now?
Yes.
Alright, so when you are writing your letters, you don't choose yours faithfully, like this one, and faithfully. Rather, you use yours faithfully. Do you understand? For those writing wire. Alright? Alright. Now for the third question. Baba and Dash participated in a tournament. Now, Baba is a subject. Baba is a what? Subject. A subject. And Baba is a noun. Alright? And it's also a subject. But Baba is someone's name. Then he or him or his is used to replace the noun that ought to be here. Are you following now? Because pronoun replaces a noun. They say your pronoun is the word instead of a noun for small children. But pronoun replaces a noun to avoid needless repetition. Are you following now? Then, if you look at the first person singular, because this should be the first person singular. First person singular. But, sorry, this should be third person singular. You know why? Because the first person singular at the subject level. Are you following what I'm saying? Yes, sir. For the first person singular, at the subject level, you have I. Are you following now? The first person singular. At the subject level, for the second person singular, you have you. Alright? You. Then, at the third level, for the, at the third person singular, at the subject level, you have she. And you have he. And you have it. It's in your notes. I gave you that. Okay? You have to put that in one way. Now, see, which one should it attract? Should it be he? Because at the object level for the third person singular, object level now, this she will become what? It will become her. He will become what? Him. Alright. Now, you are not permitted to use him because him is used if the option appears at the object level. Are you following now? But the option here appears at the subject level. So for the subject level, this is the third person singular pronoun for the subject level. He, she, it. So which one should be the right answer? He. Baba and he. Him is object. Him is what? Object. So he is the subject. Baba is also a subject. Okay? Let me give you a question so that let me answer this question so you know you avoid confusion. The teacher invited Apan and dash into his office. Right? Into his office. Now A, Akpan and me. B, Akpan and I. C, Akpan and myself. Any other nonsense option? Now, the teacher invited Akpan and Dash into his office. Will it be Akpan and me, Akpan and I, Akpan and myself? What should be the answer? Akpan and I. Okay, that is why I brought this question out is because of that question. Baba and he. You have forgotten that table I gave you. I think you have forgotten it. Baba and he. Why is it he? He here is at the subject level for the third person singular. Are you following? For the object level for the third person singular, it will no more be he, but he. Now, for the first person singular I, at the subject level, for the first person singular, I is at the subject level. Me is at the object level. Now look at this question. Where is it? You see, the teacher is a subject. The teacher is a what? A subject. So, Akpan is an object. Are you following that? So, me and I, which one is the object? Me and I, which one is the object? I is subject, me is object. So, the teacher invited Akpan and me into his office. Write that down. I think the problem we have here is the table I gave you. You don't go through it to know which one is which one. Do you still have that table with you? You don't have it. Not everyone. I'm not going to say you should start with it. Okay? That table is very important. That table will help you to answer 60% of questions from pronoun. 60. Not all, but 60% of questions from pronoun. Because all these questions is from pronoun. And you follow it. Now, you can notice that, should I give you that table? I should give you a grade. No, you're not going back around teaching. Oh. If you look at the table, now go back. Let me use this one. We have a big table, and it's a long one. Now, in this big table now, we have the pronouns. The pronouns that we have the first person singular. We have the second person singular. Okay? Then we have the third person singular. You got it now? Now, these pronouns can be at different levels. We can have the subject. Okay? We can have the object. Okay? Then we can have reflexive. Then we can have possessive. This one is enough. Alright. Now, whenever you have the first person singular pronoun, the word to be used there is I. That's all. At the subject level. For the first person singular. Whenever you have the first person singular at the object level, the right word to use there is me. At the object level. Does it make sense to you? When you have the first person singular for a reflexive pronoun, it should be myself. Okay? Now, But if it's a possessive pronoun, it should be my or my. Isn't it this is possessive? And possessive pronoun does not attract apostrophe. I told you that privately you can say Tunde's book. Tunde's book, just one Tunde. Is Tunde a pronoun? No, Tunde is a noun. Are you following now? But you cannot say his is a pronoun, isn't it? Is this a pronoun or a noun? A pronoun replaces a noun. His book. You cannot put apostrophe his. You can't do that. Are you following now? You don't put apostrophe there. So just his book. But for the noun, you can put apostrophe Tunde's book. That's why when you look at this possessive pronoun, it's just we have it. It is possessive and it's third person singular. So that's why we did not avoided all this apostrophe. The it is what makes it possessive. Alright. Now, for the second person singular, you'll be using you. Second person up for the subject level. For the object level, any question? For the object level, you use you. For the reflexive level, you use yourself. Alright? For the possessive level, you use yours. Very simple. Now, look at that guy there. Invariably, he ended his letter with dash amicably. You notice the yours. Two of those yours has apostrophe. The singular possession apostrophe for the option number B, and the plural possession apostrophe for the option number C. Are you following that? But you avoid apostrophe when you have possessive pronouns. So the right answer becomes A, which is yours. Yes.
What can we use it?
We use it in letter writing. That's yours faithfully, yours forever.
Okay, the option.
The option.
The option.
Okay, the option. Thank you. There is nothing, it doesn't exist, grammatically wrong. Okay? Because possessive pronoun doesn't attract apostrophe. Just like I said, English book. If I want to say his book, will I put apostrophe? Doesn't make PCCC book. I pronounce it PCCC book. It doesn't make sense. Or look at this apostrophe. Look at mine. I want to write my book. For instance, my what? My book. Will I write my book? Okay? Doesn't make sense. Or will I write my name's book? So the possessive pronoun does not put apostrophe. We have known that now. Having said that, let me get that chart. I need to give you the third person, both the plural, both the singular for those of them. Now, for the third person plural, third person singular, you use he, she, and then it. Okay? He, she, it. At the subject level. Aware? The subject. Now, for the object, you use here, you use her, okay? Him, which one again? It. Put it there, it. Alright? And me. Me is first person singular. Me is first person singular. For this one is it, him, and her. Okay? There's no space. Put it there. Okay? Now, for the reflexive, herself, himself, I'm just going to put one. Itself. Which one should I put? Let's put the it because we denied it of being here. Alright? Itself. But herself is there. Himself is also there. And you follow? Then for the possessive, now, you will now have hers, his, then is. Are you following that? Notice there is no apostrophe in all these things. Okay? Now, we now have told you that we have the plural, first person plural, second person plural, and third person plural. For the first person plural, you have, let me write it now. First person plural, second person plural, third person plural. Okay, now let's take it up. Alright. Now for the first person plural, what will you use? You use we. This table must be with you before you get into the head. Okay? My boyfriend to stop studying. This table must be with you before you get into the home. We. Then for the object, what will it become? Our. For the reflex, what will it become? Ourself. Not ourselves, ourselves. Because I told you that there is nothing like ourselves. This does not exist, ourselves. If it's grammatically wrong, it should be our self, VX. Okay? Our self. It's wrong. Alright, now, sir. That way I told you. Kids doesn't attract apostrophe. Okay? Now, I understand what you're trying to say. Like, the day we taught apostrophe, we talked about singular possession apostrophe, plural possession apostrophe. At that point, when you say it's what do you want to say? It's family or it's something. What I'm trying to say, as a matter of rule in English, it's doesn't attract apostrophe. As a matter of rule, because even if you try to use it, like for instance, just try. It's there. Does it make sense to you? Rather you say ITS without apostrophe.
Okay, so if you that
if it is possessive, no apostrophe. But on the other context you are using, depending on whether it's giving a sentence. If the sentence is not possessive, if the sentence is possessive, sorry, no apostrophe. Try and make a sentence. Let's see whether we can find any sentence. But I don't think we should be ignoring it. Okay? Because it is possessive. It. Like, you want to describe maybe a goat or something. You say it's there. It's possessive for that goat. Alright? I don't think it's a apostrophe. Alright? Alright. Put your phone in silence. Alright. For the first person plural, ourself. What is the possessive? Us. Now for the second person, you know it's you, you know it's you, you know it's yourself, you know it's yours. Alright? I was teaching somewhere, somebody said, why didn't they put second person to the you people? Because it's plural. I mean, it's not plural. First person, you, yourself, yours. It's singular. Plural should be you people, you people's, and you people's self. Yeah. Now, for the third person, plural, you use they, and then you use them for the object. They is the subject. Them is the object. Then you use themselves. Themselves. Please, any question? I'll tell you. Themselves. Then here you can use theirs. And then beer. Alright. We have answered 3 questions. Let's answer this. Which one is correct? This is me. This is I. Which one is the right one? This is me. This is me. You are wrong. Yeah, you're wrong. English is wonderful. You feel the rule. Look at that table up there. I, me. I is a subject, me is an object. When you are the doer of the action, okay, you are the subject. When the action is performed on you, you are the object. Now, who is the doer of the action? It won't make sense because it doesn't even sound, it sounds awkward. Yeah, it sounds awkward, but that's the correct grammatic expression. This is I. You're trying to show your visibility. We're looking for you. And as we're looking for you, you're over there and you say, this is I, not this is me. It's wrong. You are using an object in the subject level. And you follow me. So the right one is, this is I. Alright? That's the right, or the correct expression of that statement. Okay, this is I. One of the other guy there, that is she, that is her. What's the answer? That? Oh. Sorry, you know, if we are speaking normally, if I'm not teaching, but I'm outside and somebody is looking for me, they say, hey, this is me. Everybody says that. But when you come to example, please, this is I. When you get to America and you say, this is me, they will know you are from Nigeria. Okay? They will know you are from Africa. It's not your dialect. English is not out. We are the Yoruba position is not dialect. Okay? Yoruba selection. This is I. So when you get tomorrow, somebody asks you, where are you? Hi, this is I. Person will look at you. All right, that is she. That is her. What's the right answer? Which one is the subject? Go back. Which one is the subject? She. Okay, that is she. So that is her. That is she. That's the right answer. Okay, so this, you must follow the rule. Make sure what is appearing at the object and the subject level, you don't interchange them. Alright? Just like the last one I gave to you, I said, the teacher invited Appa. The teacher is the subject. The teacher is the subject. Appa is an object. And when you look at the other object that we have, me, I, and myself. Myself is still reflexive. Okay? Now, the I and the me. The I is the subject. The me is the object. So me is the answer. The teacher invited me, Appa and me to his office. Now, my brother and Dash went to the market. We did that last time. My brother and Dash went to the market. Me or I? Why do you choose I? Subject level. Brother is a noun and it's also at the subject level. Are you following? I remains at the subject. My brother and I went to the office. That question we saw the other time. We failed it. Let me give back the question again. I went to look at that question. I said, no. You're wrong. Let me give you again. What's that question? Remember, the matter is strictly dash. A, I'll give you just one. Let me give you an option because this is exam. Strictly among me and you. Strictly between you and I. C, strictly among you and I. C or D, strictly between, have I written it? You and I, me and you. What's the right answer? You know? Huh? It's among. Anybody choose among there? If you choose among, you go because it's just within 2 persons, not 3. Among is 1 and 3 persons. So between you and I, between you and me. Now, if you look at that, you at the subject level, I at the subject level. And yes, that other degree, we choose between what do you choose? What did we choose that day? Check your note now, so you see what we choose. Okay, it's between me and you, we choose. It's wrong. It's because me is object. Huh? I said if you choose among, you should go. I'm not going to, okay? It's between. Choose among. Between. You see? No, wait. Look at the. Are we looking at subject or object? What are we looking at? It's subject. Remember, the matter is. Okay? Is the verb that is there. Is the verb. So after the verb or before the verb, the subject should appear. Are you following that? Is strictly between. So we're looking for subject, not object. So for the subject, you is for the second person singular. For the subject, you for the second person singular. For the object. But right now we're talking about subject. So you, any of the you can be chosen. Are you following that? But for the one of I or me is object, I is subject. So I is the correct answer. The matter is split between you and I. Very easy. Very easy. Okay, that's English language. You need to understand the rules here. Okay? And if I'm coming to class for the first time, it will be a little bit dicey. Yeah. have we. No, it's us. Alright, very correct. Now, let's do. Where are you coming from?
This is
Okay, this is the way it sounds, right? It sounds complex. Now, from the root, look at this thing. Where do you say subject? Subject. Now, look at the sentence. Remember, the matter is between what should be here? Subject. Subject. Okay. Now, what's the subject from this list? What other subject? You. Okay. So it should be you and I. Just like after the teacher, you already have the subject here. We already have the subject, the teacher. And then the object level is Abba. What's another object? There's a pronoun there. Me. That's how it works. Okay, that's English language. So before you get into the hall, get this table into your head or in your head. Anyway you don't do it. It's not hard. Should I be up here? I should play back. This is what? This is she or this is her? Which one is this is she or this is her? This is she. This is me or this is that is she, not this. So sorry. That's not this. That is she. That is her. That is she. That's Let me give you one more question and we'll move to another thing. Let's move on. Halves. Half. I want to finish this thing right now. Right there. So where do we stop? What's the next rule? Where do we stop? Where do we stop? Which rule do we stop? Rule 3. Rule 3. Now I'm going to recap the first, second, third rule, and then we'll go to the first, 6, 7, 8, and 7 and we'll stop. We'll go to the Alright. For the rule 1, I told you that have, has, and have does not appear in sentences that has two clauses. Whenever you have a sentence that has two clauses, you avoid the use of has, have, and have. For instance, when you have e.g., you have he has gone home. This is wrong. Okay? This is what? Wrong. Alright? Now, simply say he has gone home. Sorry. This is correct. He has gone home. But when you have he has gone home before I came. Now you have two clauses now. You have before I came, you have he had gone home. He had, not has. He had gone home. Okay? He had gone home before I came. This is two clauses. So this is wrong. But in case you have he had gone home, that's correct. But to put this in the most simpler thing, I told you, I'm combining two rules now. You rather use he went home before I came. Okay? He went home before I came. You got that now? You don't say he had gone home before I came. It's wrong. Oh, yeah.
This thing, is it correct?
Which one?
He went home before I came.
Yeah, he went home before I came. Went is a past tense. Alright? He went home before I came. Alright? But if you want to use have a definite time, because that's the second one I'm trying to put in now. You don't use, when you're having have, has, and have, it does not attract a definite time at the adjunct level. I've given them the rule already. What I'm trying to say is, I can clean up here, right? Can I? Alright. Look at this. Very, very interesting. They have gone home yesterday. They have gone home yesterday. Yesterday is a definite time. There's a time allocated to that, okay? Now, this sentence is wrong. Rather you say, they went home yesterday. They went home yesterday. Correct. They went home. Yeah, switch it. Good. Now, Whenever you're using, either you're using have, has. Whenever you have has, have, you should avoid a definite time. But you can also, there's an exception to it, which I gave you. If you decide that you have stubborn head, you want to put the definite time, there is a law for you. There's something for you to do. You add since, and you add or, you add for. Okay? You add since or you add for. Now look at this expression. Look at this expression. They have gone home. They have gone home before the yesterday, since yesterday. All right? They have gone home since yesterday. Now, when I told you about the use of since and use of for, I said the both of those are used for definite time, but as specification. If you look at since can be used to identify a definite time that is not numbered. A definite time that is not numbered is last year, it's not numbered. Yesterday is not numbered. Last month is not numbered. But when you have a for, it's talking about the specification of number. Like, have been teaching, look at this. I have been teaching Utme classes for 16 years. Look at this. I have been teaching Utme classes for 16 years now. Not since 16 years now. Are you following? Not I've been teaching UTME classes since 16 years now. No, 4. Because there is a number allocated to that stuff. Alright? Look at this expression. They have gone to the US. That one is jam question, typical jam question. But I may not, let me paraphrase what they asked. It says, they have gone to the US, dash 3 years. Dash 3 years now. And they have 4, they have 6. What's the answer? For 3 years now. Huh?
I've been teaching, I don't know.
I've been teaching you training classes for.
No, I'm just
years ago.
It's not
No, since years ago. You didn't give allocation to the years. What to use since? Please, for your safety. I've been teaching UTME class for 1 year. No, 1 year is not because
no, I want that since to be.
You want since to be there. If you use since what? Since years. Since years ago.
That's the question I was asking.
Since years ago. When I researched on that, actually I was told that it is less formal. Less formal means you can use it, but it's not a standard. It's less formal. Alright? You know what's less formal? It's below standard. Alright? So where you have 4. I've been here since 3 hours. I've been here for 3 hours. What's the right one? I've been here for 3 hours now. Okay? I've been here since yesterday. You're correct. You don't say I've been here for yesterday. I've been here since yesterday. Yesterday is a different time, but there is no indication of number of time to that stops. To that stop. Okay? Now, we move to the next one. Let me give one more example here. There is something I need to point to you. Let me use something. I've gone. Is it, what do we call this type of, what do we call it? Is it past perfect tense or present perfect tense? Good, your brain is working. Have been, is it past perfect tense or present perfect tense? Have been teaching. What do we call it? Present perfect continuous tense. Okay? Have been teaching, present perfect continuous tense. Because teaching is a, what else we call it? A participle, past participle, present participle. The present participle there is teaching, which is, if you have ing, it's called continuous tense. Okay? Like I told you, forgiving. Forgiving is that you have an endless heart of unforgiveness. I'm forgiving you, meaning that you don't even know when you're going to forgive the person. I'm believing. It's a progressive act. You have not come to believe. You are believing. It's progressive. But when you come to believe, that means you are believing. When you forgive, that means you are forgiven. But when you are forgiving, when you are trusting, when you are hoping, those things are progressive. And we don't know, it's infinite. We don't know when you stop. Okay? So, that is continuous. This will come to our present perfect continuous tense. The whole of this. But that's for why. Okay. Relax. Let me play next rule 4. Like rule 4 now. When has, have, and have is used to join two clauses. When has, have, and have is used to join two clauses. It attracts adverbia of time. It attracts adverbia of time. I hope you know what's adverbia of time. After, before, when. I'll teach you something. There's what you call correlative conjunction. The question came out 2 times. I saw it 2 times in the past question. Correlative conjunction question. I'll teach you. A correlative conjunction can be used as an adverbial of time. Okay, look at this. No sooner, than. Hardly had, wait. Put this thing somewhere in your brain. I don't know, just put some because I'll show you why you want to do it. No sooner, than. Hardly had, wait. Barely had, when. Scarcely had, when. So when you see hardly had, pronounce now, when. Barely had, scarcely had, no sooner than, no sooner had. That's what we added there. No sooner had, please stretch it. No sooner had, done. Now let me give you the question. This is strictly from Jam. Question. I'll cover that there. And this, let's let me use the question from there. It's Utme 1980. That's where the question came from. 1980. No sooner had the examination ended, the students started vacating the hall. No sooner had the examination ended, does it make sense to you? Trying to figure out because no sooner the examination ended, that student started vacating the hall. What's the answer? Is it A, when, B, that? Just choose one. No sooner the examination ended, no sooner had the examination ended, that student started vacating the hall. Is it when or that? Is it when or that? When? That's when.
What's the meaning of the sentence?
You are wrong. Yeah, that?
What's the meaning of this sentence?
The meaning is your job question. This is job because that I might not say it exactly where it's your question, but this is what this is your question. This is the jam question. 1980.
Even the sentence
The sentence, that's what I say. This is, I'm paraphrasing. I'm not saying exactly what is in the jam question. I'm paraphrasing. Are you following? In that paraphrase, I'm trying to use no sooner than. Are you following what I'm trying to say? Now, when you have no sooner had the examination ended, the next thing is that the student then the student started vacating the hall. Does it make sense to you now?
Yes.
The D is what you're looking for. Okay. No sooner the examination finished, when the students started vacating the hall, when we wrote jam, when we write jam, without being in this class, if you look at the sentence, which one will you choose?
Right.
Well, you are wrong. That's why when you finish jam, you say, I swear. You will even swear that I know what I wrote. But the rules will fail you. Are you following that? The rules will fail you. No sooner had the examination ended than the student started vacating the hall. That's the rule. And if you go to your first question, you will see that there. I'm trying to explain to you why they choose that. Because no sooner, that. Happy had, when. Barely had, when. Either had, what's the next one? Or, either had, or, neither had, what's the next thing? No. Are you following now? Neither had, no. Either had, or, barely had, when. Let's use the one of when. Let's say we have two sentences. Check what's the time. Check time.
What is the meaning of this?
It means that immediately, not even the exam was not even ended. Are you following now? That's what it means. No sooner, guys. It has not ended. You can use scarcely to. It has not ended. The exam has almost ended, but it has not ended, and the students start vacating the hall. Are you following? That's the meaning of the sentence, but that's the child sentence. I'm not the one that's the question. So we have I went to the market. Should I bring up here now? I should. I went to the market. I went too fast. Yeah? We need time. We need to buy time.
So don't think the next one.
You've not written that. Hurry. I need my board back. That's what I'm telling you. I went to the market. Okay? I lost my key. I won't lose my key in Jesus' name. But that's an exception. I lost my key. I went to the market. I lost my key. Now look at this. Hardly had I gone to the market, dash, I lost my key. What's the answer? Hardly had I gone to the market, dash, I lost my key. What's the answer? A, when. B, done. C, you will see it in your damn question now. Before, you will see this one there. D, after, you will see it. But as we are not in this class, which one will you choose? This is it. Like, before I lost my key. After I go to the market, before I lost my key, that's what you choose. And then you start crying, I don't know what I wrote. No, is the rule. That's why I prefer mathematics to English language. Maths is the formula. You get the formula, that's all. For English, tomorrow now, they can come and tell you that this thing has changed. That's why every English teacher is always studying, is always upgrading, is always upgrading. If you don't do that, you'll be teaching something that has been outdated. Therefore, in English, you must be reading it. But maths, since 1980s, Pythagoras school, C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Forever, even if our children will come, C squared is equal to what? A squared plus what? B squared. Does not change. But English changes. No records. Alright, what's the answer? When? Let's go to the next rule. The next rule is reward now. Question. You have a question? Rule 5. In a conditional sentence, have is preferred to have and has. In a conditional sentence, had is preferred to have and has. Sorry. What are conditional sentences? Those of us know we give conditional sentence. Sentence that has what? No, sentence that have if. What again? When do you know the sentence is a conditional sentence? If. Which one again? In case. Which one again? Whether. Because. No. When. Which one again? Unless. Like that. Now, any of those. Let us make that one. We have done that stuff. Conditional sentence. If you are not in the class, you'll go to the YouTube channel and watch it. If. You know, I've taught that thing. I've taught it. You'll go there and watch it. If I dash sing you, I would have greeted you. Now, A, if I have seen you. B, if I have seen you. C, if I have seen you. What's the answer? If I have seen you. That's the right answer. I think you're real now and you are feeling it. What did you say? I'm just going to be rude now. You say it's hard. Okay, it's hard. It's hard. If I have seen you, if I have seen you, I will have greeted you. If I have seen you, I would have greeted you. And you not say, if I have seen you, I will have greeted you. It's not will, it's would. It's past tense. It's not practicable. You have put it done. It is not done. It's an unrealistic event. We call it, what do we call it? Those guys that were there. They don't follow that. What do we call it? Unreal. Sentence. Conditional sentence. What do we call it? Unreal conditional sentence. It's unreal. What type of unreal? Huh? Hey! Go and read your notes. Okay, if I had seen you, I would have greeted you. Now, that is for those who have been traveling with us to the United States in Jesus' name. You're not saying so don't go to the United States and tell them that if I have seen you, I will have greeted you. Where is this person from? If I have seen you, I will have greeted you. What's the time? Show me. How many minutes? 2 minutes after. Let me do. How many have I given you? 5. There remains 2. Next week. Whenever have, has, and had is used in a sentence, whenever has, have, and had is used in a sentence, I hope I'm not too fast. Whenever have, had, and had is used in a sentence, okay? Too fast. It's used in a sentence, comma. If there is a choice, comma, if there is a choice between B and B, if there is a choice between B and B, B and B, listen. Being should be preferred. Being should be preferred. He has or had dash beaten. What's the answer? He had been. Is he being beaten or been beaten? So, whenever there's have, had, and are in the sentence, there's a choice between being and being. Please. Preferably you go with being. Lastly, in a report speech, in a report speech, hard. Okay, have is preferred to have and has. In a report speech, have is preferred to have and have. She asked. Okay?
Have is preferred to have. What do you say?
Have and have. In a report speech. Let's give a report speech. She asked if I dash seen her husband. What's there? What was it there? She asked if I had seen her husband. Not if I have seen her husband. Or if I have seen her husband. She asked if I have seen her husband. You know what the report speech is? Okay. Now, I think that's all on the rules. Let's go to solve some questions. Let me bring out some questions. Let's solve. Let's solve like 1 or 2. Then we go to. I'm waiting for the economics teacher so that this can take up the class. Yes, yes, sir.
This will be 7. Even if it's a singular or plural.
Now, listen. For the singular, for this one, a had. Notice that had is in past tense. Okay? We have been using had for a long time. That doesn't mean you can't use have and has. But when you use have and has, make sure it's in the present tense. Because have and has is present. Have is the past tense of have and has. Okay? So when you notice again, those are again the former tense. We told them that whenever you use have, has, and have, and there's a verb to come before it, please hold your ear. That verb should be in the participle, past participle verb. If you are using have, if you are using has, if you are using have, and there's a verb to come in front of it, that verb should be in the past participle. Notice I said they have gone, not they have went, not they have went, not they has went, they have gone, he has gone. Oh, let me show you. These things are part. Very well. These things are part. Let's use single. He has. You see, if you want to use he has here now. We have got a past participle verb. What's the past participle verb for go? Gone. Are you following? Gone. But if you use they have. What's the past participle? Gone. If you use had, they are. What's the past participle? So, whenever you have a verb in front of have, has, and have, the verb must be a past participle. Must. There's no other way out. Okay? So, let's verify some questions. Okay? Or we'll do, I don't know if you are doing biology. Let's do biology. Let's do some 1 or 2 questions. If you have your. Yeah? In what condition? Yes. I said, now, we have a question now that has this, I'll bring it up immediately. Now, when you have a choice, the optional choice, and you have the option in and being, preferably, if you want to choose being in any of the scenarios. But there is an exception. But to be on the safer side, you choose being. Okay? The example is he had been beaten. Which one should we choose? Is it being beaten or being beaten? Okay, so this is not preferable. When you have, has, and have, and there's a choice between being and being is preferred. Okay, just like the conditional clause, have is preferred. Okay, that doesn't mean that there is no time you use being. Okay, but in that condition, there might not be have, has, and have in it. Okay. That's why this is use of has and have. Use of have, has, and have. Let me find the first question. I wrote it down in my white sheet. Plenty of things. Yeah. I will write on the board. Or should I write? Yes, no, yes. Yes, no. We'll start from anybody. Who can help us? Before the operation, the dentist found that his patient's teeth dash. Before the operation, take the question. Before the operation, the dentist found that his patient's teeth dash. There's it. Teeth. The dentist found that his patient's teeth dash. His patient's teeth dash. I'll give you 2 options because of time. Have long decayed. Is that the answer? Have long decayed. Is that the answer?
Yes.
B. Have long been decayed. Have long been decayed. Is that the answer? Calm down now. There's some sweet answer. I want to bring out the sweet one. C. All of them is sweet. We have 1, 8, have long decay. B is have long been decay. Okay. C is have long been decay. This one. Very sweet jam question. Okay. Last one. Are you ready for it? Had long decay. So let's stop there. There's still one more E. It's 1978, number 51. 1978, number 51. So now, that E is not the problem. Has long decay. No, it's not. It's called, yeah, what's the answer? Yeah. A, D. And if you choose D, you tell us the answer. Why would you choose D? Why? Which person you would choose A? You choose A. If you choose A, say I. You're afraid. Okay. Now, why did you choose A? It makes sense to you. English language is not about making sense about the rule. It's good. Do again. What do you choose? D. You are correct, but do you know why you choose D? Yeah, and why? Good. She's talking about past perfect continuous tense. Are you following me? Past perfect continuous tense. Something has happened in the past and is linked to what's about to happen now. That's what we call past perfect continuous tense. You get it now? So she's correct. Clap for her. Clap for her. Clap for her. You cannot do miracle. That was not that big miracle now.
Miracle.
It's miracle. Passing jam is miracle. You don't know it's miracle. It's miracle. So that's it. That's the only question we have. We have plenty questions. I've given you why some of those questions why we have critics. We have plenty. Okay? But all the questions I give you from my classes, those are the settings of questions I give you. Alright? Let me see whether I will see any other one that is not what I talked about when I was teaching. Okay, look at that sooner than. Sooner had, let me not leave it as it is, but I'm not paraphrasing. Sooner had the examination ended, that students started vacating the hall of residence. Am I correct? No. Sooner had the examination ended, dash the students started vacating the hall of residence. Am I correct? No. Okay, I'm not put resident. So that's it. The answer is that, not when. Okay? All the questions I gave you while teaching, those are where the answers are, because we have done this thing for a long time and we have seen where the examiners concentrate on. Know when to use either or, neither nor, either or, neither nor, happy had, when, happy had, baby had, scarcely had, okay. No sooner had, your brain is closed. Alright, we're going to do biology. The economics teacher will come. So let's do biology. Jesus' name. You know what, Father? Son, Holy Spirit. Switch to biology. Where's my person? I hope I won't throw it together like that. Keep your hand.
Sir.
Yeah.
But
No battery. Off it. Now, why we take these classes